Here's a few off the front of your hydrolysis of salts. RBOH negative, that is a strong base. So if we show that in water, one-sided arrow produces Rb plus OH negative. Completely dissociates, it is a strong base. Transition metal cations and aluminum are acids. We'll talk about those a little bit more. This, see hydrogen at the front, so we know it's an acid. It's not one of the strong acids, it is weak, so we'd write H2C2O4, two-sided arrow. Again, small percentage of this dissociates, produces some H plus ions plus HC2O4 negative. There's its conjugate base. It is a weak acid. Ammonium carbonate. So we have ammonium ions, we have carbonate ions. Ammonium ions, carbonate ions. Both of those affect pH. So we need to know the Ka of ammonium ions and the Kb of CO3 negative ions. The Ka of NH4 plus is 5.6 times 10 to the negative 10th. The Kb of CO3 negative 2 is 1.8 times 10 to the negative 5th. So since the Kb is greater than the Ka, it would produce a little bit of a basic solution. Sodium carbonate, sodium ions do not affect pH. CO3 negative 2 ions do affect pH, so put plus HOH, two-sided arrow, forms HCO3 negative plus OH negative. It is a weak base. NH4Cl, Cl ions do not affect pH. NH4 plus does. I'm going to write plus water because that's what you're going to see a lot with AP. So this has the ability to give a hydrogen away and make its conjugate base plus hydronium ions. Remember, this is the same thing as H plus ions, exact same thing. So this is a weak acid. Sodium ions don't affect pH. Chlorine ions don't affect pH. pH equals 7. It's neutral, a neutral salt. Hydrochloric acid is a strong acid, so I'd write this as HCl, either just completely dissociating, okay, or you could write plus H2O if you wanted to. Really a one-sided arrow, H3O plus Cl negative. Remember, this same thing as H plus ions. Lithium and cyanide. Lithium ions do not affect pH. Cn negative then is a weak base. Plus HOH, two-sided arrow. Remember, not very much, it doesn't produce a lot. You're going to form HCN, hydrogen's going to that, plus OH negative. NaOH, strong base. Strong base. You could write it plus water, you can just write NaOH, one-sided arrow forming Na plus OH negative. Two more quick ones here. Potassium ions don't affect pH. F negative does. Plus HOH, forming conjugate acid plus OH negative. F negative is a weak base. Lithium ions don't affect pH. HCO3 negative. So that has a hydrogen it can give, or has a negative sign, so it could take a hydrogen from water. So it's called amphoteric. It can do two things from there. So you would need to know the Ka of HCO3 and the Kb of HCO3. It's got a Ka and a Kab value. So its Ka value is about 4 times 10 to the negative 11th. Its Kb value is about 2.2 times 10 to the negative 8th. Since this is bigger, it would be has a better ability to be a base that does an acid. Not much so. Last one, transition metal cations are acidic.